We're on to match 5 of our Dredge League from the other day. We're playing against Canadian this match. We lost against D&T in the previous match after misplaying very badly. We were therapying all the wrong things and attacking in incorrect ways. We're keeping a risky hand here, so this hand is going to let us to draw up to 7, discard a Dredger. This is assuming we don't find a draw spell. Draw up to 7, discard a Dredger, play a land next turn, and use the Cephalid Colosseum to let us go nuts. So we need to survive a few turns to do so, but that's okay. Breakthrough is a fantastic draw here. And we're playing against Rug, so this is in some ways the ideal matchup to be slow dredging in, which is what we're doing. Especially in front of a Nimble Mongoose hand. So Dredge is very good at going wide with reasonably large creatures. Canadian does not deal at all well with that. Unfortunately, at some point we need to draw, or we need to dredge into more dredges. So we still have plenty of time at the moment, but we're going to need to hurry it up a little bit. Our next dredge is very likely to find us something, however. Now the thing for us is, even if they dropped a Delver the previous turn and managed to bash in for 3 and then 3 again this turn, I think we'd still be feeling pretty good, as it doesn't take a huge amount for us to start getting wildly ahead. Okay, so we've now found our second Dredger, so we probably just want to try and resolve a breakthrough this turn. It probably won't work. But if it does, we're about 90% to win. So we're still okay. Next turn, we expect to dredge troll. We'll probably hit 1 to 2 dredges. And then all we need to do is dodge Wasteland and Stifle. And we should be looking pretty good. So we've dodged Wasteland. And as long as we hit some number of Narcomoebas here, we're going to win. And we actually just whiff wildly. So opponent has 9, 10 damage on the board. We probably should have passed the turn there, but that was pretty bad for us. I think for this matchup we want Firestorms. We want Lotus Petals. Putrid Imps are not amazing. So I think we should be actually cutting the Dread Return, a Careful Study, and a Breakthrough here. and ditching the 4th Icarid to get Firestorm. So the Firestorms might even be worth cutting something like LED Breakthrough. LED Breakthrough Thug. So actually we probably do want the Dredge return, but we probably want to, yeah, we want to cut Breakthrough Thug, Careful Study LED, and take 3 Firestorms in addition as an uncounterable discard outlet. We're going to mulligan that hand. It doesn't do anything. We're going to keep this hand as it's actually fantastic. We probably want to bottom the bridge. While it's bad to never draw any of our bridges, what we really want to do is Faithless Looting into another discard, into another draw spell. Or even a land at this point, so we can flashback Faithless Looting next turn. And our opponent has forced, so we're extra glad that we bottomed that bridge. Because otherwise we'd have to draw it next turn. And unfortunately, without having binned a Dredger, it's not a card that's going to do anything. So opponent hasn't done anything terribly threatening just yet. I think we probably just want to cast Breakthrough for 0 here. Because we actually just want to pitch our hand. And we want to be able to do that through a daze. We don't want to end up in a position where we never manage to get going. Because we don't find, but because we never managed to pitch a Dredger. And so, given what our opponent's doing at the moment, the fact that they stopped to think there leads me to believe that they probably have a Surgical Extraction in hand. And they're deciding whether or not to fire it off at the Troll. Yep, okay. And they're going to take the Troll, and I think we can just scoop it up there. We're way too far behind. We just never got going for that match.